Let's drink.
Do it.
Pull a cord, intern. Woo!
For all y'all wondering, the screaming small person in the background, it's our buddy Lincoln. Say hi to people, Lincoln.
No, fuck you, Joe.
Hi, Lincoln.
Everybody say fuck you,
Fuck
Lincoln.
you, Charlie.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, there's 2 episodes and it's fuck you, Charlie, every time. So.
Then 3 episodes now. It's fuck you, Charlie.
It's gonna be your catchphrase. Fuck you, Charlie. All right, Lincoln, you can talk about this one.
Yep. Yeah. You get it.
Why do I get to talk about it?
Because you're the guest
You're on
and
here
it's
specifically
yours.
for Jameson. Like, that's it.
No, just.
Let me talk.
It's Jameson Irish Whiskey. Triple distilled. That's it.
That's all it says?
Yeah, imported. The Bow Street Distillery, Dublin 7, Ireland. It's 40% alcohol by volume or 80 proof.
We'll send them back.
A whole bunch of shit.
Fair enough.
Says our family motto is Sin Mitu, which means without fear. In 1780, it inspired John Jameson to found a distillery at Bow Street. Today, it inspires us to carry on his legacy. Smooth whiskey, triple distilled and aged, our home in Middleton County Cork. What? Middleton Cove Cork. And then it says, here's to a motto being more than words. I guess now I drink.
Yeah.
Bubbling. That's his. It's his preferred. That's both of their preferred brands. I think that's actually like the group voted general favorite here.
Yeah. It's probably the most consumed over the course of all of us being friends is
Jameson, probably.
Jameson, 100%.
Yeah. Because either you don't have a preference, or you're like me and you prefer Jack, or you're everybody else and like Jameson. Of course, I don't mind Jameson. They don't mind it. This is our biggest bottle yet. Why? I don't fucking know.
No, it's not. Oh, Crow, same size.
Oh, shit.
750 milliliters.
Really?
Yeah.
750 milliliters.
Yeah, just a better bottle.
But it does taste amazing. It doesn't have quite the bite that a Jack or a dark whiskey does. It's a lighter whiskey. It's got more sweetness and like a vanilla kind of taste to it. At least
I mean, there was a little bit of a bite, but nothing as harsh as like dark whiskey.
right. It's a lighter whiskey. It's not a Jack or a Jim. It's not a bourbon or a.
No, it's like what we talked about before. Like, you're always going to get that bite from the whiskey.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be as aggressive as like a Crow, and it doesn't always have to be as smooth or sweet as like Gentleman Jack or Maker's Mark. Whereas, Jameson is like, you get the best of all the worlds in one bottle. And by no means is this Jameson like the best. Like the what was it, the Black Barrel?
Yeah, Black Barrel is my favorite. It is aged longer, I do believe. I can't even. I'm sure you'll look it up. They have Black Barrel. They have an IPA barrel or IPA something where it's distilled in that. They have Caskmates, which is distilled when they age it instead of just oak barrels. It's Guinness barrels. And then there's another kind that I can't remember because I don't think I've ever had it. But by all means, Black Barrel is my favorite. It's a lot smoother, more like a Gentleman Jack. Versus Jack now it's a little more crisp, it's smoother, it's aged longer, it has that smoothness and not quite much of a bite. It's what it does to this, which already doesn't have as much of a bite as your darker whiskey.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it had like a little bit of a resonating for me, but it flowed on out real smooth. There was no like, oh my god, I'm dying. Yeah, I didn't have that.
One of my favorite things about Jameson when I first tried it, when Lincoln first got me to try it, was like with all the other whiskeys, like it just like stops here. But like Jameson, it like hits here and it just keeps going and then it's gone. And you're like, I can feel pleasant shooting that for all day.
Yeah, again, it's saying, I'm a whiskey, respect me, motherfucker.
To me, it's a little more close to a scotchy taste to it. It's not quite as hard. Like a scotch is made to sip on.
Right.
You're not supposed to mix scotch. You're not supposed to. You can drink it chilled, but you're not really supposed to have it on ice. It's more of a straight, neat whiskey. It's what this reminds me of. It's just.
Speaking of not having it on ice,
We're going to put it on ice. Because that's what we do here. That's a lot of water in that. Oh, that's just a lot lighter.
It is. It's a lot lighter of a whiskey. And it has to do a lot with the distilling process where it's triple distilled. I'll get my pour.
Yeah, we're just going to get yours poured because we got actually 3 things to mix with now.
Actually, I can actually do something a little different. We'll do like these. They're like
The whiskey cubes.
well, they're plastic, but they have like liquid inside of them that freezes, but they don't break out. So you get a little in between.
We need to get some of those actual like rocks, like the actual whiskey rocks.
Yeah, I guess like we get a few of them.
I've got some whiskey rocks and the metal.
But while those are chilling up, let's see, Jameson is a blended Irish whiskey produced by the Irish Distillers subsidiary of Burnnon Rickard. Originally one of the 6 main Dublin whiskies, Jameson is now distilled at the new Middleton Distillery in County Cork. In 2018, annually sales topped 7.3 million cases. Jameson is by far the best-selling Irish whiskey in the world. It has been sold internationally since the early 19th century. It is now available in over 130 markets.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how much was this bottle, Lincoln?
They run about $22 to $24 for
Really?
a fifth, I do believe.
Can you reach up there and grab the Old Crow one? I can't quite remember the date on that one. There should be a date on the front or back or something. This is like when it was made.
1835.
1835. So the before Jameson, the longest standing whiskey that we'd had was that one, which was the 1835. But Jameson was first introduced in 1780. Granted though, Old Crow is the United States brand, whereas Jameson is Irish. So I mean, you have like
Potato.
further back to go.
Potatoes.
The variants, like what he was talking about a minute ago with like black barrel. There's original, which is what we got. Crested,
Never had crested.
black barrel cask, strength,
Oh, you will.
signature, maker series, 18-year-old, and 18-year-old Bow Street release. Bow Street release.
18-year-old?
That sounds a little. The
18-year-old.
Yeah, the
So
18-year-old Bow.
18
That's going to be a lot more like a Scotch because it's been set longer.
I'm gonna assume that they mean like aged for 18 years.
Yeah, I guess what
And,
I
like,
mean.
it
I'm gonna
sounds
assume-
bad when you just say 18 years.
I'm going to assume that it's their whiskey that gives like the old men heart attacks. Because
No.
they get with an 18-year-old, they're probably going to have a heart attack. I'm just saying.
Huh. There's like everybody always talks shit about lawyers, but John Jameson was originally a lawyer from Scotland before he founded his distillery in Dublin in 1780.
So it's a Scottish Irish whiskey.
Apparently.
Okay. They must just
I
kept
can
Irish.
Uh,
I can't have it sit in front of me this time. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I mean, yours is fine, but we gotta make ours, whatever.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try this chilled, no ice.
It's not quite chilled,
I mean,
but I mean it is a little bit cooler.
yeah. I mean, it's as chilled as we can
It
have.
hides a lot of the bite and nutty flavor that comes through it. You get a little more of the vanilla.
Yeah, definitely more the vanilla. I didn't have
Like
nowhere
you don't
near
get
as
the
much as
spicy,
burn.
nutty.
No.
Like there's not much of a bite.
I mean, there was a little bit of an aftertaste of spice.
He is going to have mostly just the vanilla and the smoothness when it's on ice. Like it's... Now, given my favorite way to drink Jameson is with a Red Bull. Because Faith's a white girl. Why not?
Which
Makes me feel like...
to have.
Makes me feel like less of an alcoholic ordering a whiskey and Red Bull versus give me a straight whiskey.
I mean, you're definitely going to get less cross looks, from across the bar.
Right, but this is an excellent way to... This is an excellent way to just enjoy Jameson as a drink. It's just straight, chilled, but not cold. Like this is probably 10 or 20 degrees cooler than it is out here.
That's fair.
So it's not super cold, but it hides a lot of the bitter and biteness from it.
So now we're going to mix them. Because why not?
It's fair. Jameson products, in particular, its 18 years and its rarest reserve,
Whiskey there.
have rated very highly at international spirit ratings competitions. The 18-year received a series of gold and double gold medals at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition between 2005 and 2010. The rarest reserve has won gold and double gold medals there as well. Rarest Reserve is rated as one of the top 20 whiskeys in the world by Proof 66. In 2018, Jameson 18-year-old Bow Street won Best Irish Blended Whiskey RRP of $72 or more at the Irish Whiskey Awards. So I mean,
Those are
I guess that was pretty.
17. Did you say dollars or euros? Is that euros?
No, the $60 one is 60 is euros, but the $72 is US.
I pay $100 for it.
Yeah, so like that 18-year-old one is almost $100, probably 80 something after tax.
72 would be 10% tax. If you do the 7, so it'd be 79.
Almost $80 in tax. They didn't even give me anything. Fuck y'all.
Your mixer's over there.
Yeah, I guess I do need to do
Or you can
this
do
one. Well, I did this one for the other ones this month, so we'll do Sunny D.
I feel like that's gonna be like really good.
Well, Sunny D has a bitter and like lightness to it. I don't know if it's going to go well with the smooth.
I mean, it definitely made the Evan Williams that we did a lot more bearable.
I got Jameson and Sunny D. He's got Jameson and Red Bull, signature drink,
I had Jameson and Coke.
which is
Weird.
I'm actually not upset with that at all.
I can actually really taste the vanilla in this. There's still a little bit of like bite to it.
It should taste a little more like a watered down Coke vanilla. That's what it should taste like.
It does. It really does. Yeah.
Try that. I mean, I've had almost every variant of Jameson that you could think of.
I don't get the change.
Are you complaining?
No.
Wow, that was really good. Not as good as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty good. I still think it's better with the Evan Williams though.
I know, but I'm biased on the situation. Like Lincoln, Jameson is my go-to.
I mean, I would 100% rather drink straight Jameson than straight Evan Williams, but I think the Evan Williams tasted better with the Sunny D.
I also have a problem with I can't taste Jameson anymore, so
Yeah,
it tastes like Sunny D.
that's fair. Yeah, no.
And again, you know, I mean,
But it's
Jameson
not
and Red
bad.
Bull just always tastes great. Always. I'm gonna take another drink of this. Sorry, Lincoln.
Go ahead. We still have about half a bottle of Jameson left.
Yeah. For those that think that we're like not drinking a lot, we're definitely
That's like 3/4 of a bottle.
not pouring lightly right now.
Well, it's Jameson. You don't pour lightly with Jameson.
No. Heavy-handed all the time.
I go up there. Hey guys.
There's no way it's picking up.
Most likely.
Yeah.
You're not as wide as you think you are.
But Jameson is by far my favorite whiskey I've had. Like on Irish Wood, like Tullamore Dew, I'm not a big fan. It has more of a smoky aftertaste to it. I couldn't get it. More bitey, and I just couldn't get into it. What was another one I had?
Powers, Bushmills.
Bushmills, same way, a little more. They're not traditional light whiskeys. They're more dark.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Bushmills at all. Powers whiskey I loved. The Tullamore Dew I thought was a little bit better, like straight up, like just by itself, nothing added. I had it the first time I ever had it was at Hooters, and was with Dick. Actually,
He loves Dick.
He really loves Dick.
Yeah, Dick better be fucking watching. Fuck.
He told me he doesn't watch.
He doesn't watch us?
No, he doesn't wash, is what he said.
Oh, he doesn't wash his dick. Okay, Dick doesn't wash his dick.
Well, that's because all the guys that
Yeah.
because of the last time.
It's kind of like one of those golf ball washers.
It's
But yeah, no, we had it at Hooters, a
mechanism.
straight up shot, and it's not bad, like straight up, but I'm not a big fan of it, like mixed or anything. But
I can't remember the name of it, but a friend of mine who started in the military stopped in Ireland on his way back from the Middle East, and he bought a thing, I don't know what to call it because it wasn't a bottle, it was in like a porcelain tea pitcher of traditional Irish whiskey, and it was amazing. It was 100 times better than Jameson. If anybody wants to send that, it'd be fucking awesome. I'll gladly pay shipping.
yeah.
Just get a hold of us in the comments. We'll get a hold of you.
By itself, not comparatively, but just as a whiskey by itself, it rates a 7 to a 9, depending on if it's chilled or mixed. By itself, standalone, warm, room temperature, it's like an 8. Chilled, it's like a 7. I think it brings it down a little bit. I'd rather have it kind of warm. But mixed, because it hides some of the more bitterness to it, it's more like a 8 to a 9. For me. I don't know about you. You're the whiskey experts here.
No, we are not experts, and that is the point of the video. We are just normal dudes spending our money sometimes on whiskey, trying them, and letting you know if they suck or not, so you don't waste your time and money.
Fill the rest of it back, weak ass.
Hopefully you get a few laughs here and
You're
there
the
too.
one that did finish it.
I mean, I've had a couple drinks.
I had a refill.
But anyway.
In total, because I'm not going to do the whole this, that, and the other. I'm going to give it like a 6 in total. I mean, with Red Bull it was awesome, but just
Red Bull hides a lot of the flavor.
yeah, with just like with the Coke, with the Sunny D, straight, I'm gonna give it like a 6. Like I wouldn't complain about it. Somebody was like, here's a shot, Jameson, take it. I wouldn't like pitch a fit or tell them to go fuck themselves. I'd drink it. I'd say thank you.
To be fair,
To be fair,
with a shot of Old Crow, you probably wouldn't turn it down either. You'd be like, God damn it, and you just take it.
I'd bitch about it though.
Yeah.
I would 100% complain about it.
Like I said, you'd say GD, you just take the
Yeah,
shot. Because
yeah.
you're not going to turn down free alcohol.
No, never. Free whiskey. If I was to turn down free whiskey, that's the biggest insult that I can give someone.
I've seen you turn it down once.
Man.
You were talking to Ralph.
Oh. yeah. If I'm talking to Ralph, I'm usually done for the night.
Anyway, I'm gonna give it overall an 8. Like I love Jameson. I've always loved Jameson since the first time I tasted it. So solid 8 across the board. With Red Bull, without a doubt, it's probably my favorite drink. I mean, our favorite drink. Definitely always drink that if we can. Do you guys have anything else? Anything other thing?
If you know of any other whiskeys you want these two to try, or me,
Yeah.
leave a comment below.
Oh, and see, before it was 50 likes.
Okay.
We changed that.
I'm sure.
If we get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to chug a pint of some kind of whiskey. I mean, if y'all decide you want to vote on a whiskey or whatever, or if just, my asshole buddies decide to pick it. One way or another, I'm going to attempt to chug a pint of whiskey at 50 subscribers. And again, like we usually try to do, up church. We want you on the show. Period. We'll pay for the whiskey.
If you don't want to come, just send Adam Calhoun. Like, that's cool with me, too.
Yeah, Adam can come too.
Now there's a whole list that we can talk about in another episode
Even Joe.
when we're not gonna sit here for like 10 minutes trying to
Teddy
figure out everybody.
Noel.
All right, guys.
No, you can't drink.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
So definitely put what you want
Kick
to
his
see
ass.
us 3 come back and do another episode drinking. Let us know what you want down in the comments. And like always, this is John. He's Lincoln. I'm drunk. This is Whiskey House.
Whiskey.
See you in the next one.